Hello, welcome. I'm Ronald the Power Work Builder, and today I got a very special Mike Lane video for you. The front carpets and the floor mats for the Nissan Skyline. Fresh out of the mailbox from Mike Lane. And I apologize for not really doing a video on the floor carpet. Just because I kind of had to undo the carpet that I kind of put in the car, and I wasn't too proud of it, so I didn't want to bore you with the details of trying to uninstall that just to put in Mike's carpet. But I do want to show you Mike Lane's carpet. So you can see the driver's side carpet there. And then it's a little bit hard, but you can see the nitrous side carpet's in. And then I got the carpet in down here. I can't move it too much because it's all wired into the car. All the neon wires, they're all plugged in, so I can't really move the too well, but you can see that looks really beautiful. But now I have received the floor carpet, the floor mats from Mike Lane. So I got the floor mats from Mike Lane, and so yeah, we had the floor carpet and we had the floor mats. And then there's kind of a really cool shot of the floor carpets. You got kind of a checkered pattern to it. And I left the driver's seat out because you need to put two of them, or put one behind the driver's seat. And with the driver's seat in, I saw a video, I think it was Will's Workshop. He put these in, but he had the seat in, and it looked like it was a little bit difficult to put this in. So I just left that seat out just so I could get these in. And then you can see on the card, it shows you right on the card, the driver's side, the passenger side, and then which side is for the rear floor. So I'm going to go and get these installed. Now I do have the pedals on here, but hopefully I can still install these with the pedals on. It wouldn't be that hard to take the pedals off. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take those pedals off because pedals are kind of getting in the way of the sticking the carpet down. Now there is a little edge here, and I think that edge is supposed to go to the edge of the sidewall here. So that way that little kick pad is kind of underneath the pedals. All right, so there's that one in. And there's that one. So you kind of see the driver's side one there. Sorry if you can't really make out the checker pattern on it now. Try to... So you can kind of see, yeah, you can kind of see this one right here where my finger is. Trying to... So yeah, you can kind of see that one right here. But that's what they look like when they're in. I know it's really hard to see that because it's kind of black on black. But you can see the driver's side one pretty well with the checker pattern. Now let's see. So now okay. So this would be your driver's side, and that's your passenger side, because they go around this little bar here. And you gotta be careful not to put it over the light either. The little neon light that you got on that side. All right. Let's see. You can kind of See that one right there? And then the other one is right here. So, yeah, it's hard to get them in the camera, but you know, I installed that one right there, and then you can see the driver's side one, and then the passenger one's right up here. Like I said, I can't go too far with this because I got all these neon wires kind of holding it in, because I put tape on the switch here to hold them together, because, well, the interior is actually installed in this car, but just to make the Mike Lane video, I uninstalled it for the moment, just so I could make the Mike Lane video. So, just trying to see how much I can move maybe I can move the whole car, but you can kind of see the beautiful Mike Lane carpets there that are installed. So if you want to get these Mike Lane carpets, just head over to MikeLane.com, and you can pick yourself up a set of carpets, the floor carpets and the floor mats, and he's also got this wiring extension kit for the Nissan. It extends all the neon wires, and then also in that pack he's got a bunch of regular extension wires to extend all the wires coming off the top of the car, which is sitting right there. But yeah, these are really nice. They these extend all the floor wires, so all the floor wires are nice and extended. I know that when they made this car, they wanted you to put this little device right here and plug all these floor wires into where it's plugged in right now, and then all the upper wires would go into here. But they obviously saw a problem with the wires being too short, so they made this beautiful extension, which is really nice because it does give you a nice position for the floor wires. So, and I know I did the Pack 22 video, or I mean not 22, I'm sorry, Pack 19 video, with that stage 102. Well, in that stage, I was actually supposed to, put in the steering wheel with a couple BM screws. I still yet to do that. I've got to do some little wire tidy here. And I also did swap out this cover on this unit, and now it, you can see it stays up. Now what I noticed that they did was on the original cover, it had 2 round pins on the back. I think this side has now a D-shaped pin, and that's a round pin. So when it goes down, it actually, stays down, and then it pops up and it kind of clicks, so it clicks in place. But I've got to route these wires so that way they're tucked up nice and neat underneath the floor, running toward the back of the car. Another thing I did, I've got this powerworkupgrades.com power adapter, so I don't have to run the Skyline off of batteries. Now, these are not available anymore. I got this before the company went out of business. Yeah, this is the power mod for the car. Well, I finally wired that power mod into the car. So what I did was I drilled a small hole in the battery box and ran the cable through the battery box, and if I can do this, the cable runs out here, and then with one of Mike Lane's extension wires, right where my finger is, I'm moving it, but that's the end of the power wire, so it's extended, and that wire runs down here under the car, and then it's taped into the PowerWork Upgrades module. So right where my finger is, that's the connection, and then I taped it together because otherwise it was just going to keep, popping out every time you try to move the car. It wanted to keep coming out of place, and so you can see that's the wire right there, and I'm still working on trying to figure out, where to put this end of it, just so that way it looks nice. I was trying to route it by the muffler, but then it stuck out too much. So I was thinking maybe I might try to see if I can't, maybe loosen the muffler and then, run it under there and then out. Do something, I don't know. I haven't quite figured that part out yet. But yeah, I got it. But that's how I got it powered. I don't know. Maybe Mike Lane might make another power mod for it. Later on. I know the Dodge Charger that I have, which is right there. You can see the headlight turned on. I had one of these PowerWork Upgrade power mods for the Dodge Charger, but then Mike Lane came out with his power mod, so then I put Mike Lane's power mod on it, and then below I had a power mod for Kit, and again Mike Lane came out with a better power mod, so I put that on Kit. So, but for now I got this for the Skyline, and I do have a power mod from PowerWork Upgrades for the Eleanor. So, but that's all I got today. I wanted to show you this really cool Mike Lane carpet set, and kind of give you an update. I am still waiting on the replacement parts for this car. I should have had them, but they screwed up and sent me somebody else's package, so I didn't receive the replacement parts, so I'm waiting for them to send out another package to decide that if the door stripe is going to be better or worse. I did see Will's workshop video, and his replacement doors were absolutely garbage. The color was darker than the body of the car, so that that obviously wasn't good. And he said that the stripe was bent down on it just to make it fit, downward. So right now I'm just waiting. I'm hoping that when I get the replacement parts, I'm hoping that the replacement parts for this will be better, because you can see I've only got 2 and maybe a half stripe, and there should be a 3 stripe there. So I'm hoping that the replacement skirt is going to be better, and maybe I can just, and if the doors don't work out, hopefully I can just, keep the doors that are on it, and then just replace the skirts. But we'll have to see when I get that package. But until then, I'm electing not to finish the car. I do have pack 20. Yeah, pack 20 and pack 21, which are the last packs of the car. Stage 103 is the one that I'm delaying, because that puts the whole car together. You put the brake discs on, you put the wheels on, you put the doors, the fenders, the hood, and then you sandwich it all together. So I will be making it just a separate stage 103 video, just because there's so much to do in that video. So that'll be one video, and then after I get past 103, maybe I'll finish that pack 20, and then I'll do the pack 21 video, and then it's all done. So until then, I hope you really enjoyed this Mike Lane video of the floor mats and the carpets, to see how beautiful this car can really look with Mike Lane's modification in it. And I can even give you kind of like a little sneak peek there of what it looks like with the seat in there, which I've got to put back in. Hassle with these seat belts. They were a hassle to get in the first time. So anyhow, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you like I said, I hope you enjoy it, you like it, and hopefully, it'll entice you to go over to MikeLane.com and pick you up a set of Nissan floor carpets and mats. These floor mats are a lot better than the Fan Home. Fan Home just sent you just those rubber mats. I don't even know where they're at. They're lost somewhere over there in the parts bin of parts over there. So, but yeah, these look a lot better than those rubber mats that Fan Home sent you. So I would, but I mean, I understand if you don't have the money, and I understand if you're building it stock, you're just gonna use what Fan Home gives you. That's cool. I know there's plenty of people out there that just build these things stock, and they don't put power mods on it, and they don't dress it up with really nice carpet. But for me, I like to spend the extra money and make it look just a little extra special, because I think Fan Home does, Fan Home leaves it up to you to I guess want to make the car look better. It would be kind of neat, but also I know it costs more, but it would be neat if Fan Home would just design the car so that way it had like all the bells and whistles. But then I know Mike Lane, then he wouldn't have anything to do, because Fan Home would take all his fun away. So I enjoy Mike Lane. I really do. I really enjoy him. I mean, I've spent lots of money. I bought his Test Circuit Pro. I bought his carpet kit for the Night Rider. And I did a video on the channel with the Night Rider carpet kit. It's not show accurate. It's my version of kit. But yeah, I put Mike Lane's carpet kit in the Night Rider. I also got the Ultimate Electronics kit, so that way I can make him go from kit to car. I know you can't see him because he's down there, but but he's scanning away down there. So anyhow, thank you. Have a good night.